Hello and welcome back to Denominated coins and banknotes. So in 2000 we had these coins for Turkey in circulation. So they range from 1,000 to 100,000 lira. Now the population in 2000 was about 68 million, and from 1995 the exchange rate dropped from 43,000 to $1 to 620,000 to $1, and in 2001 it dropped to 1.2 million and seems to have stabilized into 2005 and later on. So in 2001 they issued new coins, and with 1.2 million the 100,000 would have been equivalent to roughly 10 US cents, and the 10,000 would have been equivalent to 1 US cent. So really the 1 and 5,000 dropped out of circulation and you had these coins in circulation. But the 10,000 was dropped out of circulation as well, because they issued 3 new coins. They're smaller and made out of steel, and these are the no, they're not made out of steel, made out of nickel brass. So that's my mistake. I always make mistakes in videos because I don't want to stop and record it again. So they issued a small 50,000, 100,000, and in 2002 they issued a 250,000 lira. So as you can see, they're smaller than the other denominations. They did have a small brass 25,000 lira, but the mintage was only 9,072,000 in 2001, so there's not enough for circulation, and the other years are pretty much not that great as well, and I find it very hard to actually buy that coin. So that's the key date, although it wasn't issued for circulation. So the weight of these coins, the smallest one is 3.2 grams, then the middle one is 4.6 grams, and the highest one is 6.4 grams. Now as for size, this is 17.75 millimeters, the 100,000 is 21 millimeters, and the 250,000 is 23.5 millimeters. And the thickness for this coin is 2 millimeters, and the other ones are a bit thinner. You can find all the information on Numistar. And as you can see, the design's pretty boring. We just have the denomination and the date and the crescent and moon that's on the actual flag, and also represents Islam. And the dates are down below, and these are all pretty common. So the 50,000 for 2003 that you see here, we have a 60,800,000, and the last mintage is 2001 with 34,754,000. So really there probably wasn't enough for supply, so I reckon the 50,000 of the old series was still in circulation. The 100,000, this is 2001 at 63,055,000. That's the lowest minted coin for this denomination and date. The highest is 2002 with 165,751,000. So it seems that this coin had a lot more circulation. Now the 250,000, which is the highest denomination that's ever been issued, because all the other countries that have hyperinflation just use it as a banknote. 2003 mintage 75,580,000. That's the highest. The lowest is 2004 with 63,806,000. And so these coins were only issued, well, these two were used for 4 years, and this one was used for 3 years. And in 2005 they did change the coins. So because of the mintage, I basically would not even worry about buying any of these coins for more than $1. That's just my assessment, and it's just what I do get these coins for. So on the front of the coin we have 3 different effigies of Kemal Atatürk, the first president of Turkey. So this one is facing towards you, and he's got a little smoke on his face. So these are taken from photos. Here he is wearing a fez, and if you see Doctor Who, sometimes he likes to wear a fez. And here we have the general one that they use on coins before and after. So it's pretty much since 1982, not 1992. If you turn on the side, the 50 and 100,000 have nothing on the side, just plain. The 250,000 is TC, for Turkey Cumhuriyeti, and also these little grooves, so it's slightly milled, but it's more like just an impression, not really milling. So these ones, yeah, not really that bad. And if you're interested in Turkish coins, you can't go past these ones. They're not an interesting set, but they're still a part of history. So I hope this helps you with Turkish coins. If you're interested in purchasing any of these, just go to eBay and have a look and see what is on offer. They're not really hard to get. Actually, they're quite easy.